Hello my friend and welcome to this reading. My name is Oki and today we will have a look at the upcoming month of September and we will see what kind of energies and opportunities are coming up for you. As you can see, I have shuffled out 4 cards for you to choose from, but before I give you a close-up of these cards, let me talk a bit more about this reading. So if you have watched any other of my videos, you might know that I read the cards very intuitively and my main focus in my readings is self-discovery, inner healing and sometimes also shadow work. And when we are looking at your month ahead, we won't be looking at it in terms of a prediction or what is most likely to happen. We will be looking at it more at what energies and opportunities and themes are being supported for you, and it might get you some inspiration on what areas of your life to focus on. Okay, so for the cards, we have card number 1, the rabbit. Card number 2, the wild boar. Card number 3, the frog. And card number 4, the scorpion. You will find the timestamps to pick your reading below, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. Hello again, and let's get started with your reading. So you chose this beautiful card with a rabbit. And right away I am getting the sense of that fertility or harvest might be important themes for you at this month. Of course, the rabbit or the bunny, as we have it in the Easter bunny, is very connected to spring, to fertility. We also see here the symbolism of the egg and also some grain. So you don't have to take the word fertility quite so literally. I think it's here talking about either starting a project or maybe harvesting, bringing in the harvest from a project that you started earlier this year, probably around Easter. And also, of course, the symbolism of this pregnant woman also reminds me of the Emperor card in the tarot. So more hints at fertility, abundance, bringing in the harvest, tapping into your feminine power of creation, of manifestation. So that could be one of the themes for this month, but let's get some more cards. Dragonfly emergence. That is a very beautiful card with all of the blossoms here, things coming to bloom, things emerging, coming up from the water. So definitely something is maturing, I hear, coming to fruition, coming to full power, coming to fruit. So yeah, I think the upcoming month of September will really support you stepping into your power and seeing the things, the project you started come to fruition, to growth. And also the color green, I'm getting a lot of growth, inner growth maybe, but also growth of your projects. Identity, recognition, self-awareness, examine. And the first thing I'm hearing is you're more powerful than you think. And abundance will become part of your identity. And look here, we have a rabbit again, this one, a black one. Yeah, definitely a lot of about fertility, abundance, feminine power. And with the emergence, of course, I don't want to reinforce gender stereotypes, but often action is connected to the male stereotype, and being receptive is connected to the female stereotype. And let's just call them energies, right? So it doesn't matter what gender you are. We all have male and female energies, and what's traditionally more connected to the female energy is being receptive and allowing. And then I think that's what this emergence is about, that you don't have to try to force things or try to make things happen. You can just sort of sit back and let things emerge, let things grow. Let go of control, let things just unfold in their natural time and their natural way. That's what I'm hearing. And maybe making more space for this open, receptive part of yourself. Okay, let's get some tarot cards. The High Priestess, the Fool, 9 of Pentacles, and 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, with the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles, I'm getting that maybe previously you felt a lack of abundance, or you felt that you don't know how to create the things you want in your life. Maybe you felt a bit left out. Maybe also felt left out of the community you wanted to be part of. That's what I'm hearing. But now you're stepping more in the power, into your power. Look at her, there's sort of lightning either going into her crown or going out from her crown. But anyway, she looks very powerful. She looks like she knows what she's doing. And she looks very protected with the black snake and the crystals behind her. So yes, stepping into your power, stepping into your abundance. And with a Fool, I feel that's something that might be new and maybe also a bit scary for you. The letting go of control and letting things unfold. I think that's very scary for you. Okay, she looks a bit scared, but again, she is protected with the dog spirit here. Yeah, I think this card is really encouraging you to let go of control and let things unfold and tap more into your feminine energy of receiving and trusting that things will emerge, that they will grow by themselves, and then that you don't have to control or do anything to get the things you want, to get to your abundance. And here was a high priestess, again connected to this card of identity and self-awareness and examine. It's giving me the message that maybe now it is the time to go within and get to know yourself, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, I feel that maybe you have been neglecting some parts of yourself, and now is the time to find out what those parts are and to let them emerge and to let them become part of your life, even if it's a bit scary. Okay, let's get some self-care cards. And actually it's interesting because I was inspired to take 2 self-care cards for this month. So I think the theme of self-care might be really important for you in this month as well. And we have clean your space and connect with crystals. I think we don't have to take the connect with crystal card so literally. I think it just means connecting to the earth element. Maybe even also another hint to connect with abundance, because the coins or pentacles in tarot, they are also connected to the earth element, and crystals are also very connected to the earth element. So maybe connecting with the earth elements in all its expressions. So that could be connecting to money or abundance or focusing your energy there, but also maybe spending time in nature, connecting to nature, also tending to your body. That's a very clear message I'm getting. And maybe this fertility is quite literal and you are expecting, so that would also of course mean that you need to make space to take good care of yourself, of your body, of your physical body. And then with clean your space, I'm getting the message that this cleaning, this decluttering, it's more about letting go of old fears, letting go of the wish to control things, and letting more light in. Because when you have a cleaner window, the light and the colors will look brighter again, right? So, and this part of your identity that you're meant to reconnect with, I think it might feel scary right now, but I think it will give you a lot of joy and lightness and newness, and yeah, I really feel the energy lighten up. So I think it will feel like putting down a burden. I'm hearing be confident. Be confident, but also take good care of yourself. I think that's a message for some of you, that you need to take better care of both your body and your mind or spirit. Also with this card, maybe meditation would be a good thing for you to try, or connecting more to a spiritual path is another theme that's coming up. So yeah, overall I feel if you can allow this, if you can let go of control a bit and embrace this new adventure, embrace this sort of neglected or hidden side of yourself, you will have a very joyful, a very prosperous month. And you will feel a lot lighter and a lot calmer, and really making time for yourself will make you feel soothed and nurtured and grounded. And I think that is something that you need right now, or something that you would benefit from anyway. So yeah, let me sum up this reading in an affirmation for you. I trust myself and let go of control. I allow hidden parts of my personality to emerge, and I trust that they will bring me joy and prosperity. Of course, you could also come up with your own affirmations. If you do so, please let me know in the comments below. Please consider liking and subscribing. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and see you next time. Hello again, and let's get started with your reading. So you chose this beautiful card with a wild boar or wild boars on it. And right away I'm getting a lot of wild, adventurous, passionate energies. So maybe this is a month to spend some time with your lover, or maybe even start a new relationship. Could also, of course, be that you're passionate about some project or some hobby, or you're finding something new that you really like and that you want to invest your time and energy in. But I'm getting it might be a bit of an adventure too. But also with the roses here and the rose color, I'm getting a very warm and loving energy as well. So maybe for some of you it's not quite as fiery, it's more warm and nurturing and soothing and connecting to someone or something. Okay, so that is first message I'm getting. Let's see what else. River, movement. Yeah, again with a warm sunshine flowing onto the river, and the river flowing very smoothly. So from this I'm getting a more calm energy, but yet it is going forward. There's movement, things are moving, and you can't really see what's around the corner. So maybe that is the adventure, that you're tapping into new energies or traveling a bit into the unknown. Or if you want to go on a new venture, that certainly would be supported in this month of September. Let's see what else. Adventure. That's funny, I just mentioned it. Yeah, experience, taking risks, and wish. Yeah, maybe you've wanted to go on an adventure for a very long time, and now your wish is being granted, and you will get a chance to do something wild and adventurous. And also again, two people here. So yeah, I think it's definitely time to spend with a loved one or close friend, or finding someone who wants to go on an adventure with you. That would be certainly very supported this month. Let's get some tarot cards and see what else is coming up. 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 4 of Swords, and 8 of Pentacles. Actually, let's get 2 more. 8 of Swords and Ace of Swords. Very interesting. Okay, I am getting the message that this thing you are wishing for, whatever it is. And I think maybe it has to do with connection, or with going on an adventure, or maybe traveling, or maybe spending some time in nature, or going to a different country with the palm trees. Maybe you want to go to the jungle somewhere, something like that. And yes, I'm getting the message that you have been working very hard to get there. And of course, the Five of Wands is often interpreted as some sort of competition. So maybe you felt that it was a bit of struggle to get to this place where you're right now. And the Ten of Wands, look at her, she looks a bit, I don't know, scared maybe, very concentrated certainly. And of course the Ten of Wands is a card that speaks about carrying a burden, or carrying a lot of responsibility, or taking on someone else's burden. But also that now might be a time to put that burden down and maybe rest a bit with the Four of Swords. Yeah, I think you've traveled a long path to get to where you are. And you've really worked hard. And worked on your skills, or worked on yourself with the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, and with the Eight of Swords I'm getting, and the Ten of Wands I'm getting, now is time to take a bit of a pause and to free yourself from a burden that you have been carrying, and to step into this new adventure. And allow yourself some time for things or people you're passionate about. Exploring the things that you deeply desire. Whether it's travel or connecting to someone or anything else really. But I think this, whatever it is that you want, it doesn't have to do with achieving something or being productive. I think it's really spending more time with the people and things you want and love, and the things that make life enjoyable, and not so much the everyday tasks and burdens and responsibilities even. You deserve it, I'm hearing. You deserve to have a bit of a break, and to go after the things you want. And the upcoming month will be a very good month to finally make it happen, is what I'm hearing. Because you've worked hard, probably for a very long time too. And with the Ace of Swords, I'm hearing that taking a bit of a break will give you more clarity and also a new perspective on things and how to move forward from here. I don't know, but for some of you, I think maybe even all of this hard work hasn't gotten you to where you want to be. And so you kept on pushing and trying to get to where you want to be. And it might seem a bit counterintuitive, but I think actually taking a bit of a break and enjoying life more, and being more passionate about life, and allowing yourself to do the things you want to do will actually help you get some clarity, get some perspective, reflect on your journey so far, and that will then help you move forward. So if you feel you're stuck maybe, and you're not where you wanted to be. Maybe you feel a bit behind on your schedule. It would still be, I think, a good time to take a break. Of course, I mean, don't be irrational about it. If you have a plan and you know that you need to stick to it, then by all means stick to it. But if you do have the flexibility to take a break and travel and just enjoy yourself, I think this would be a perfect month for it. Okay, so let's get to self-care cards. And I have mentioned in group 1 already that I think this is also a good month for self-care in general, because I was giving the inspiration to take 2 self-care cards. We have write a gratitude list and music. And again, with the write a gratitude list, I'm getting take a bit of a pause and look back and reflect, and maybe also appreciate how far you've come already. And I'm getting, yes, write down a gratitude list, but also maybe write down some sort of a bucket list of things that you want to do, and really focus on not only working and achieving things, but also in really savoring the things you have already achieved, and really allowing yourself to sort of get the rewards for how hard you've worked and what you've already achieved. And then we have music. Maybe you like music, or maybe you want to learn an instrument. This card is also very colorful, so if you're drawn to that, create some art. Just be playful, maybe. Oh, with the drums, I'm getting this saying, I'm sorry, I don't know exactly how it goes, but something like the beat of your own drum, like walk to the beat of your own drum or something like that. And what it means is really not to let other people dictate what you do, but do what you want to do. Yeah, that's a strong sense I'm getting. And interestingly, all of those figures in the cards have their eyes closed. So yes, maybe go within and listen to your heart. Listen to the song of your heart, I'm hearing. That's beautiful. Yeah, I'm getting a very poetic feeling, or very beautiful, sensual feeling. So I guess it could be a clue for you to tap more into those things. The beauty of life. Being poetic, being romantic, going within and finding out what you want to do next. And then doing it, going for it. Go traveling, go exploring. And I mean, even traveling, you don't have to travel far. It could be just something in your city or where you live that you haven't done before, that you haven't done for a long time. Or maybe you live near a river and you want to spend more time in nature. Whatever it is that, makes space for some wildness and passion and adventure. That's what I'm getting. Okay, very beautiful. Yes, let me sum up this reading for you in an affirmation. I allow myself to listen to the song of my heart and to discover more beauty, passion, and enjoyment in life. I allow myself to take a break when necessary, to look back and to celebrate my achievements. Of course, you could also come up with your own affirmations. If you do so, please let me know in the comments below. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and see you next time. Hello again, and let's get started with your reading. So you chose this beautiful card with the frog hugging the full moon. And there's a lot of symbolism of the moon and also lotus flowers on this card. So I think one major theme for the upcoming months of September might be the theme of transformation, spiritual growth, growing out of the water into the sunlight. Some maybe themes that were hidden before coming up, and being light being shed on those themes. Okay, but let's get some more cards to see what else might be coming up for you in the month of September, with which themes or areas of your life want attention. And we have Milky Way perspective. Very beautiful card. Yes, that again gives me the expression, the light coming into the darkness. Something that has been dark and hidden before will now be illuminated. And also maybe with the moon and the Milky Way and the stars, you connecting more to a cosmic perspective. Maybe you have a new interest in astrology or spirituality, or there are some other ways where you want to find a new perspective, or maybe even a higher perspective, or maybe get out of the everyday experience and experience something new. This would certainly be supported this month. Yeah, and I find it interesting because she is turning around and kind of looking back. So maybe also a time of reflection for you. I'm also getting the theme of childhood, the way she is hugging the sphere. Yeah, maybe some themes of childhood innocence, maybe healing childhood wounds, maybe having a childlike innocence again and going at the world with this perspective of wonder and awe. Okay, let's see if we can get some more information about that. Rewards, abundance, bounty, and sharing. Actually, I think we will take another card. Release, letting go, freedom, healing. Yeah, very interesting. So I think with the release card, as I mentioned before, for some of you, it could be about healing something from the past, maybe from your childhood. Even the posture is kind of similar, the way she is holding the swan to her chest. Yeah, it gives me a sense that maybe you need a bit of comfort or nurturing or healing. And I think now is the time to let go. Yeah, and I want to take a deep breath. Maybe take a deep breath and start new and let go of the old. But also maybe reflect on it. Maybe reflect on it from a higher perspective. Maybe now you're healed enough to actually look at it and see it from a different point of view. All of those things are messages that I'm getting. Yeah, you taking flight, freedom, the swans taking flight. Again, up in the sky to a higher perspective. Yeah, I think the month of September will bring you a lot of freedom and release and healing and sort of rising up, and maybe also claiming your rewards. Abundance, bounty, sharing. And this is very cute, I think, how the bear and the birds share the abundance, share the fruits. I'm also getting something about overcoming loneliness. So for some of you, maybe you felt isolated and now you're finding your tribe, your flock, your soul family, or reconnecting to them. Maybe you had to take a bit of a lonely path in the past, but now you're connecting to sharing and abundance. Yeah, very beautiful. Also, here was a woman on this card. She's wearing a dress and a hairpiece made from white feathers. So she's really connecting to the swans. Maybe it's also about connecting to your spirit animal. That could be, for some of you, an important step in your journey. But more overall, I'm getting connecting to your tribe, to your soul family, connecting to your friends, maybe more. I feel that you're merging, like the lotus flower, from some sort of a healing journey, or maybe you're in the middle of that healing journey and you will soon emerge from it. Okay, let's get some tarot cards for you. We have 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Yeah, you're definitely healing from something, leaving behind something. We have 2 of Pentacles and the Magician. Yes, the Magician, connecting to higher realms, to the cosmos, and then drawing down the energy into your life. Unlocking your power, maybe. Or unlocking some skills, some new perspectives. And with the 2 of Pentacles, gaining more balance, more stability. And here was a 10 of Swords. I think this is one of the most beautiful 10 of Swords I've ever seen, because in the entire deck, this girl is wearing a blindfold. And the 10 of Swords, she is taking it off and she is finally seeing. So yeah, again, the theme of something being revealed to you, something that was hidden before being revealed to you. You're opening your eyes to a higher perspective, to more beauty maybe. And I feel with the loneliness or the things you were missing, I feel that they were already there for you. You just didn't see them. So that, I think, is what the shift in perspective is also about. Seeing your abundance, seeing your connectedness, seeing your connectedness both to the higher realms and to the physical, or to the real world, let's call it. And you already have everything you need. That's what I'm hearing. Abundance is already there. And you will be able to shift into a mode of being where you can allow those things to come to you. You have transformed yourself, or you are in the process of transforming yourself, so you can really live life to the fullest and feel connected and abundant and powerful. And again, with Eight of Swords, maybe you felt held back by the pain of the past, but now you're realizing that you can let it go, you can move on from it, you can heal it, you can transform. You can become this magician. Yes, very powerful reading. That's beautiful. Let's get you some self-care cards. And for this month, I'm getting 2 self-care cards. So I got the overall feeling that this upcoming September might be a really, really good month to focus on self-care. And I think in your case, it will also support your healing a lot if you focus on self-care. And we have watch a movie. Watch a movie. So again, about something about vision, opening your eyes, being aware of what is going on. And we have sweet treat. And so with the watch a movie, I'm getting, okay, how do I describe it best? I feel sometimes when we have stories of what hurt us in the past, if we can see them more as stories, they really change into something beautiful sometimes even, you know. It's difficult to explain, but as long as you are identified a lot with the pain of the past, you will be sort of stuck in it. And if you can get a different perspective, maybe through meditation or maybe through exploring, maybe even therapy, I don't know, or journaling, or writing your pains down as if it were a story, as if it were a fairy tale, or maybe that's important, that you share it with someone and someone can witness it. Right, that often is very, very healing, just having someone to witness it. And I think that will help you transform your pain, will help you transform your past and heal from it and be able to let it go and move from it. And it might take time, like the lotus flower, it takes time to grow. The moon, it takes time to become the full moon. It has to grow slowly first. I'm not saying that it's easy, and I'm not saying that it will happen overnight, but I think you're changing your perspective, or maybe make an attempt to change your perspective on it and look back at it in a different way. You will be able to look back at it a different way, and the healing, the transformation will occur from that. Maybe also work with plant medicine. I'm getting that for some of you. No, please, if you want to do that, I know that Ayahuasca is very popular and things like that, or some people work with mushrooms as well. But if you want to do it, I just want to give a bit of a disclaimer or warning, like please, please, please do your research, because that can be very intense. And it might even be dangerous if you don't do it properly. So please, please, please do your research, and also maybe find a teacher or someone who can help you with that, someone that you trust, or hopefully someone you could get recommended from another person you trust who has worked with them before. And also when working with plant medicine, please research if there might be any legal issues around using those plants or mushrooms or whatever. Okay, so that was a bit of a tangent, but yeah, I got for some of you working with plant medicines might be helpful, meditation might be helpful, or just maybe taking time to connect with yourself and to enjoy yourself, maybe connecting with your pets, and also doing things that feel nourishing to you. I don't think you have to take it so literally with a sweet treat, but just treat yourself to something that feels nourishing to you. I'm also getting going to the spa or the sauna could be a thing for you. Whatever it is that makes you feel nourished and feels like a treat. That could be important for you. Yeah, and I'm getting you're already on the right path. You're already started with this healing journey. Maybe you already are very, very close with a 10 of Swords to really resolving it and really having a bit of a release, of a healing, of a maybe some detoxifying and purging is in order. That's maybe why I'm getting ayahuasca and sauna, and maybe finding ways to get rid of the last bit of toxic energies or toxins in your body or mind or heart. Yeah, I think it will be a very powerful month for you, or at least it could be, if you take the time to work on this healing journey. That's what I'm getting. So let me sum up this reading in an affirmation for you. I allow myself to heal fully. I release all the toxins and all the pain from the past by nurturing my body, mind, and soul, and making an effort to gain a new perspective. Of course, you could also come up with your own affirmations. If you do so, please let me know in the comments below. Please consider liking and subscribing. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and thank you so much for spending this time with me. See you next time. Hello again, and let's get started with your reading. So you chose this beautiful card, and just from her posture and with her carrying the lantern, this card really reminds me of the tarot card, the Hermit. Also with the scorpion, of course, it is has a very hard outer shell, so I'm getting a bit about feeling the need to protect yourself, being a bit withdrawn, maybe searching for something, searching for a new path. Yeah, I think it will become more clear when we get some more cards what this reading is all about. So, what are the energies and opportunities in September? Fire, passion. I want to take another card as well. Dance, celebration. So just with those two cards, I'm getting the saying, get out of your shell, come out of your shell. So I think September will be a month where you're coming out of hermit mode and you're tapping more into your passionate energies, into your joyful, celebratory energies, and you are dancing with fire, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, I think it might, if you allow it, feel like a 180 this month, going from sort of a withdrawn, maybe even a bit sad and feeling, and the feeling that you have to protect yourself, to going out and connecting with other people, connecting with your passions, celebrating, moving your body, being more active. Yeah. And maybe also you're having some sort of epiphany or aha moment with the lantern and with the fire there. I'm getting something is lighting you up, something is coming to the surface. Maybe you're discovering a new passion, identity, and togetherness. look at this card with all the big cats. That certainly could be another hint at passion and strength and fiery energy. And the cat is wearing a crown, so I think you're really going from being a bit of a wallflower or a period where you were really withdrawn to having a very fiery queen or king-like energy, and also with a peacock, which can talk of opulence and pride and luxury and self-expression and great beauty. So I think this is a month for you to have a glow up and really celebrate life. And maybe also make it part of your identity. Shift your identity from being sort of introverted or shy or just really feeling a need to protect yourself from the world or from others to being able to enjoy life and expressing yourself, finding your passions. So interesting. Yeah, I'm feeling a really, really big shift coming from you. And I'm not yet quite sure why you were in this energy before. Maybe that you had a good reason for it. But from this reading, I'm really getting it's like night and day. Even the colors, look at all the red and yellow colors, like the strong, energetic and warm colors, where here it's more sort of dark and muted. And I think that's how your energy this month will feel, that it's going from dark and muted to bright and warm and radiant and passionate. And it's going from feeling maybe a bit withdrawn to opening up more, togetherness, connecting more with other people or other beings or nature. Okay, let's get some tarot cards for you. The Star, the Ace of Cups, the Four of Swords, and Strength. Yes, as I mentioned before, you are developing more. Or did I mention it before? I can't really remember, but you're developing some inner strength. And because you won't feel the need to protect yourself so much anymore. You will feel more capable of dealing with the outside world, dealing with other people, because you are in the process of developing strength, or maybe you've already worked on developing strength and now it's time to celebrate it. And I feel you definitely needed a bit of rest. So maybe that's why you withdrew for a while. Yeah, and maybe you needed some healing, or some even wanting to connect, or even wanting to feel your own emotions. Maybe your emotions are somewhat overwhelming to you sometimes. But that is shifting now. You will be able to enjoy your emotions. You will be able to enjoy connecting with the outside world, with other people. And with the Star, yes, I'm getting so much healing, so much stepping into a new life, really leveling up leveling up into a new life, and getting so many blessings. Yes, I think it will be a month of blessings and new beginnings for you. And you will literally get the chance to do a 180-degree turn. That's what I'm getting. And to experience life in a very new way, to experience your own emotions in a very new way. And trust in that, I'm hearing. For some of you, I'm feeling maybe right now you're still feeling very much in this energy, and if you need more time, that's okay. But trust that these other things are available to you, and that you can turn things around. And I don't even think you have to do much to do that, or work a lot to do that. I think you just have to sort of allow it to happen, or decide that now is the time for it to happen. Because the stars have already aligned for that. The time definitely is now, if you want to then allow in all those blessings coming to you. Because there will be a lot of blessings and a lot of reasons to celebrate this month, if you allow it. And also I'm hearing again that trust that you have the inner strength to let go of your fortification, or let go of your protection, or let go of your maybe too intense boundaries, or to dial it a bit back and really open up to life and to other people. Yes, of course, it's important to have boundaries and to know when things are getting too much, and when to retreat, and when to take care of ourselves and protect ourselves. But from these cards, I'm getting that some of you have been overdoing that. And maybe there's a reason for that, but I feel that these cards are saying that now is the time to let go of it. Okay. Let's get 2 self-care cards for you, and as I've mentioned in the other groups, I think this upcoming September will be a very good month for self-care, because I felt drawn to taking 2 self-care cards. So I think self-care in general is an important topic. Connect with fire. Yes, I'm not surprised this card is coming up. And I think in this instance it means connect to your inner fire, connect to your passion. And connect with your womb. Okay. So in this instance, I think we don't have to take this card so literally. Also, I mean, of course, not everybody has a womb, right? So I think it means more connect to what is sacred for you, or connect to your own inner sanctuary, I'm hearing. And connect to the most tender parts inside of your soul. And maybe that's what you felt that you needed to protect, and maybe you still need to protect it, but maybe there are different ways to protect it without having to shut yourself off from the outside world. Because it's also a place of strength. These sensitive parts of yourself, these tender parts of yourself, whether it's your body or your soul or your mind. I'm hearing those are the parts that make you you, and also they might appear as a weakness, but they're actually one of your biggest strengths. And I'm not sure what it is. It could be that you are just a very sensitive person overall, or that you feel sensitive about certain things, and maybe if you've gotten hurt in the past, but not necessarily. I think it's just that you have some sort of soft spot, or maybe you feel that you're not tough enough for this world or something like that. But I think your softness or that softer part of yourself is actually one of your greatest gifts and your greatest strengths also. And yes, connect with fire, connect with your passion, connect with your inner strengths, and maybe also connect with other people. I'm hearing powerful people, strong people. So, because oftentimes actually when people feel very sure of themselves, or very confident in themselves, or very powerful in themselves, then they can give you more space, right? They don't have to attack you or cross your boundaries or anything like that, because that's usually what people do that have some problems with themselves. They are the ones who are bullying us and judging us, and so maybe connect to people who either know what you're going through because they have walked this path before, or just in general people who have worked on themselves and have come to a place where they are sort of relaxed and in their own center, in their own balance, and so they can give you the space to be in your own center and your own balance as well. Maybe it would be good for you to join some sort of a group, maybe a group where you can follow your passion, maybe a hobby group where you can enjoy spending time in nature together, or dancing together, or doing some other hobbies that you like together, or maybe also a spiritual circle of friends where you can do some healing work together, something of that nature. Okay, let me sum up your reading in an affirmation for you. I trust that my soft and gentle side is actually my greatest strength. I allow myself to open up and connect with others and follow my passion. Of course, you could come up with your own affirmations. If you do so, please let me know in the comments below. Also, please consider liking and subscribing. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and thank you so much for spending this time with me. See you next time.